Can you hear me, Clyde?
I can hear you perfect.
All right, brother. We're trying the first time, uh, Mr. Cain. So tell me who's going to be there tomorrow at Big Mike's.
Big Mike's tomorrow at 1 o'clock. We're going to have Senator Bodie White. We're also going to have prominent law firms going to be there, representatives to answer any and all insurance claims. A
Yeah,
representative. What's that?
yeah. To talk about flood insurance for a minute, if you have flood insurance and you did not get $150 a square foot for your claim, you should definitely run down tomorrow and come listen to what we've got to say. If you didn't get paid for your brickwork outside, that's got to get ripped down if it got flooded, and you got to get paid to rip it down and put it back in. It's very important. A lot of folks are getting severely underpaid on their flood insurance claim. Who else is going to be coming by?
We got a representative coming over from Congressman Clay Higgins' office. We also have a representative from each, at least the leader, if not the representative from each one of our grassroots organizations from Louisiana Cajun Navy. We have John Bridgers coming over from Cajun Navy 2016. We also have Cajun Army should be there tomorrow. If not, they will be there Sunday. Chris King, and then also we'll have Rob over there, Rob Goday, with crowd relief.
Okay. And what are we trying to do, tomorrow? To tell the rest of the world that this is the third biggest storm out there and a lot of people still homeless?
First and foremost, I think we should bring them up to current events and show everybody out there that out of sight, out of mind doesn't mean that we're all taken care of and we have got our money. That's far from the truth. We need to allow everybody to know and come to understand that we're down here and we're still struggling, just as we have been for the last 6, 7, 8 months. And we're still relying on the people out there to help out in the meantime until they release some kind of funds. So we want to bring national attention back to our communities and our state because we're not anywhere near recovery status.
So are there like 100, 1,000, 10, 20,000? How many people are homeless? What's their condition? Where they're living like? What are they waiting for?
I would be lying if I try to give you an accurate number on that. I just know that there are too many people living in molded homes. There are people still living in tents. There are people that are living in sheds, just deplorable conditions. And they're living that way because they were not given a FEMA trailer. They were not given enough in rental assistance or anything to go anywhere else. So they're living in those homes and praying and hanging on to get their home fixed, which we know the long-term effect of that will be very costly to the health of all of these people that are living that way.
Yeah, no, I agree with you. The one thing I would say is, look, if you're out there and it's 7, 8 months and you're still waiting, I will tell you about the folks in New York and New Jersey. There's still people 4 or 5 years later still homeless. So the sooner you talk to Senator Bodie White's office, until you talk to Congressman Higgins' office, you have to make your file a congressional file. And FEMA will listen to it more and not ignore you like they've been ignoring you for. So it's very, very critical. Do it now. Don't wait another year and do it. Don't wait another month to do it.
Document. If you talk to somebody on the phone, document, take name, ID number, whatever you can, because if you do not have those, that documentation, it's just as though it never happened.
Yeah. Also, I just got off the phone, and Michael McClanahan, he's the president of the NAACP for the Baton Rouge chapter. He'll be talking a little bit tomorrow at Big Mike's at 1 o'clock. Right? That's off of South Range, right?
That's off of South Range, 123 Aspen.
123 Aspen off of South Range, and it's at 1 p.m. And how many would the first 100 people get food and sodas and stuff covered?
First 100 people get food and soda, yes, sir.
And Clyde and I went there, and it was great food yesterday at Big Mike's. And come early; it's only the first 100, the 101st person. That's all that's covered. Anything else that you want to say before we sign off?
I would just say, like I said on the live video earlier today, we gave an update. If you're coming to this rally and you have an extra seat or two in your car, be a neighbor and bring somebody else that needs to know. Make sure you reach out to your community so that you just, this is not a selfish thing. Come over and take care of yourself. Make sure your neighbors are taken care of too. Reach out to your community and help out by bringing someone else with you. Fill that seat and bring them on over so they can get the information also.
Yeah, and just let everybody know they're not alone, especially the seniors. You know, they might just need a little companionship, a little friendship, and they can meet
Right,
everybody. And sometimes that's the best therapy if we can just get together and just say, "Hey, you're not alone."
right, right.
All right. So we look forward to seeing and everybody tomorrow. Come early, stay a little late. If you have questions, bring your paperwork. We'll try and answer your questions. And if we can't get you an answer tomorrow, we'll get you an answer soon. And I think there's going to be some of the news reporters might be coming tomorrow, right? So we might be able to
We
get
do.
some stories.
Yes. Cheryl Mercedes, WBRZ, said that she would have someone out there that would be covering it from the weekend. And we've also got some national news coverage there. We sent it out to everyone. CNN, they're on board. Michelle up in New Jersey has pushed it over. They were actually streaming our videos live when we were doing all the flood relief in the beginning. They were actually streaming Louisiana Cajun Navy's videos live as the news there. So we're trying to
Right.
get that Saturday.
Right, and also you got to support what Clyde and the folks from Louisiana Cajun Navy are doing. It's correct me if I'm wrong. It's LouisianaCajunNavy.org. Is that correct to
That's correct.
donate?
Yes, sir,
Right,
that's correct.
and they do great work all over the place. And Clyde and those folks, they hustle. And thank you very much. I look forward, and it's an honor, and I look forward to getting the word out tomorrow and to make this a national issue. This is arguably the third biggest flood in American history. This is the flood with no name, and
Yes,
there's folks 7.5 months, 8 months, and there's still a lot of work to be done here.
correct. That's absolutely right, George. So it's just it's our civic duty and our neighborly duty to help everybody out, even if you weren't flooded. I wasn't flooded personally, but it's my next door neighbor, so it's
And
our duty.
and one day and one day it might be you, and we should
Yes, sir.
help our Americans. Clyde, I look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Tomorrow, 1 o'clock, Big Mike's on South Range in Aspen at 1 p.m. Come early, bring an appetite. I'll see you guys tomorrow. All right. See you
All
tomorrow,
right.
Clyde.
All right, man. Thank you.
Thank you, brother. Bye bye now.
Bye.
Okay. So all right. So that's that. Okay. Oh, see. So we got you know what it is. It's like I don't want to go. But that was real easy. You kidding me? You have to make it idiot proof for people like that. You know what I mean? I hate to say, for lack of a better word. All right, so now that would come up here.
Should.
StopFemaNow. Okay.
Also, and like